you, Houston.
You went above and beyond to help feed Houston's hungry, donating over 80,000 meals. Thank you for helping KHOU stand against hunger.
You know when you're at Ross and you realize you are the hostess with the mostest?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Yes for Less. Entertain in style all season long. It feels even better when you find it for less. At Ross, Yes for Less.
Fall is just around the corner, and now is the perfect time to redecorate your space before the busy holiday season. A recliner can be a simple way to add form and function to a room. We have hundreds of styles in stock, like this comfortable full-size chair, the space-saving pushback recliner, modern power recliners with all the features, and a large selection of lift chairs that are both a practical and stylish option for your space. As always, you can find everything in all these rooms at American Furniture Warehouse.
Popeye's new voodoo tenders disappear frighteningly fast. 3 tenders and a sweet chili sauce plus a side and a biscuit for $5. That's so scary good, they should be called voodoo Sorry, bad joke.
At Texas Mattress Makers, we believe your best night's sleep is personal. We take the time to get to know you, your sleeping habits, and comfort preferences.
And now with the convenience of our online sleep quiz, you can get our best recommendation from the comfort of your own home.
Then we custom build a mattress that's right for you and deliver your best night's sleep to your doorstep at a factory direct price.
Savings are just a click away with pocketed coil mattresses starting at $310. Customization and convenience now at TexasMattressMakers.com.
I would definitely describe myself as a Ford guy. To be built tough, there's so many things that you need to be prepared for. I really love the versatility of the F-150. It's this tough, rugged vehicle when you want it to be, and then it's also this comfortable vehicle that you can go on a road trip in. The F-150 is an iconic vehicle, and it is the best. Bottom line.
Now drive F-150 with this special offer. 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 cash.
Official vehicles of Justin Verlander.
You know when you're at Ross and your new fall look just keeps getting better?
Check this out.
That's Yes for Less. Score a head-to-toe look you'll love and save 20 to 60% off department store prices. Get your Yes for Less at the new store in North Houston.
I'm Xavier Walton, joining weekday mornings on H-Town Rush.
Portions of Great Day Houston contain sponsored content. Products and services featured are not endorsed by Great Day Houston.
Everybody's moving, KHOU is grooving. I'm feeling it 'cause it's gonna be. We're about to get it going. Our happiness is showing. We're rocking it 'cause it's gonna be. Great day. Great day, Houston. Great day.
And now, here's your host, Deborah Duncan.
Great Day Houston. Thank you so much. Today we have an audience full of theater students who are here to see one of the all-time best in the business. She started singing on the vaudeville stage at age 11, doing 2 shows a night for unruly crowds. Her commitment to her craft paid off and led her to Broadway, movies, television, and the Academy Awards. Many of us first came to know her when she flew into our lives as the wonderful nanny Mary Poppins. With that role and more, she taught us how to overcome obstacles and even how to sing.
The sound of music. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Oh, Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. Jazz hot may be what's holding my soul together. So don't
Dame Julie Andrews is our special guest this morning. She shares her experiences of working on those films and at the same time managing her personal life in her new memoir, Homework, a memoir of my Hollywood years. She truly is practically perfect in every way. Please welcome Oscar, Emmy, and Grammy Award-winning performer Dame Julie Andrews, along with her daughter Emma Walton Hamilton. Shot there are some people who are in costume this morning. You said, now what is that? They said that's HSPVA. They just got done doing Mary Poppins. Okay. And I was explaining to them that Julie is the OG. And Julie, you asked, what does OG?
I said, what does OG mean?
The original gangster. That's what it means. Welcome to Great Day, Houston. Thank you so
We're
much.
happy to be here.
When we looked at that clip that we just saw, a lot of us our whole memories came back to us. Did it do the same for you?
It does, every time. Yeah, it does. It doesn't seem so very long ago, and yet it's what, 50, 60 years now?
Give away my age, Mom.
It's terrifying, but I'm still so proud that I was able, and the lucky one, to do that movie, all those lovely movies. Yeah.
I always say we know where people are, we don't know how they got there. The iconic song, Climb Every Mountain, talked about getting through obstacles. Almost from the get-go for you, you were climbing mountains in your family. There were some tough times in your family.
Yes, there were in my early years. I wrote a memoir with my daughter, Emma, here, about 10, 12 years ago. Yeah. And it was called Home, a memoir of my early years. And then this new book, Memoir of My Hollywood Years, the early years were all about, what it was like to grow up in showbiz and be part of a vaudeville family.
Your mom had run off with a singer.
She had eventually, yes.
The silver lining in all of that was that the singer was giving you voice lessons.
Well, he was my stepfather, and he had a fine tenor voice, and my mother played the piano very well, and my stepdad sang, and my school was closed due to the escalation of the war in England, and my stepfather decided to give me some singing lessons, sort of just to keep me quiet, so to speak.
How did you like it at first? Did you take
hated it, absolutely hated it. But they discovered that I had this freak voice of about 4 octaves. I may have even been 5, and I could hit C above top C, and in practice. Yeah. And it just grew and grew and became more and more strong. And I had a kind of adult larynx for such a. This was at 7, 8 years old.
Yeah. You also took on an adult role. You were the caretaker for your step siblings, and you also, at one point, helped to pay the bills. You were doing the vaudeville act. I mentioned at the top that sometimes
we were
unruly crowds.
Tremendously poor, and it mattered that we all pitch in together what we could and stick together as a family. That's me at 12.
Oh, you performed for the Queen too.
I did. That's one of them. Not that.
Are you still the youngest command performance for the Queen?
I can't say that I am now, but I certainly was. Yeah.
About 11, 12 years old. What did the Queen say to you? Do you remember?
Well, she didn't say much that day, except you sang very, very beautifully, Julie, or something like that.
Yeah, all right. Then you took off for this wonderful place in America called Broadway.
Well, I toured endlessly around England first. Musicals, 1 week in each town. And vaudeville musical was fading in those days. It was just on its last legs. So it was pretty tacky, wasn't it, darling?
We had Eliza Doolittle and My Fair Lady on Broadway.
But then I got that fabulous opportunity to go,
Yeah, and then Walt Disney saw you in Camelot on Broadway. And this is kind of a lesson to be learned here, is that you never know. One little moment can completely change your life.
Absolutely,
True. And he looked at you and thought, that's who I want to play Mary Poppins, which he had promised his daughter. He will get Mary Poppins made, right? For I think 20 years.
Good, you've really been doing your homework.
Well, I used to work for Disney.
There there you are then.
But it was amazing because you had said to him at the time that you were pregnant with somebody.
Well, he asked if
Yeah.
he came to see the show on Broadway of Camelot and said, would I be interested in coming to Hollywood to hear the music and see all the plans that he had for Mary Poppins. And I was thrilled, but I said, oh, Mr. Disney, I'm terribly sorry, I'd love to, but I can't, I'm pregnant with this lovely one.
Right here.
And he said, that's okay, we'll wait. And I had no idea that pre-production on any film takes a long, long time. So by the time they were ready, I'd had Emma, and we set off as a family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you had many talents, as we know, with your voice, but your whistling on The Spoonful of Sugar, your whistling was another discovery that they had. Okay, so Emma, by the time it was actually made, you were about 3 years old?
No, when it was made, I was a baby. I was just
like
a few months old,
Yeah.
But by the time it came out, I was about 3 years old. Because there was so much post-production with all the animation.
Filming when you were a baby, but actually made and done.
Exactly.
About 3 years old. So there's a great story when a child realizes that their parent is doing other things.
Struggling to put it all together, as you can
At
imagine.
about 3, I went to a department store with my nanny, and we were shopping for clothes, and I was in the children's clothing section, and the film had just come out, and they had a display of Mary Poppins. There were cardboard cutouts that were life-size, and I distinctly remember saying, oh, look, there's Mommy. and then there were these 2 women next to me who went, aw, isn't that sweet? That little girl thinks her mother is Mary Poppins. I was like, but, you know, she is.
I just wonder if someplace they finally found out and went, oh my gosh, it really was, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So the most famous nanny in the world, and then The Sound of Music comes along, and there's another nanny role. You were concerned about whether you should take that or not.
Well, as much as, listen, it was only my 3rd film. I did one small movie in between Poppins and Sound of Music. But I was, first of all, worried that maybe too many nannies would kind of be typecasting, and for a little while they were. But also, I had seen Sound of Music on Broadway, which I loved for the music, but it really was just a little bit saccharine. And I mean, think about it, 7 children and glorious music and Alps and nuns and everything else.
And a war in between.
And a war, yeah. And a great love story. And I thought, well, I hope maybe we could make it a little bit more stringent.
Yeah.
And certainly people like Christopher Plummer helped with that, you can imagine.
Yeah. Emma, at this time, you were how old about?
Traveling with me, weren't you?
Not yet 3, actually, because she made these 3 films in a row before one of them was released.
Having a lovely time making movies.
Yeah, I was about 2 when she was filming this, and with her in Salzburg at the time.
At what point did you realize that, outside of the cutouts in the store, that your mother was famous?
Do you know, I can't recall, other than that moment, a specific day where it suddenly hit me. I think it was just kind of a growing awareness. Although I have to say, for me, she was just Mom, and that was her day job, and you know, I didn't have anything else to compare it to. It was just what she did for a living, and she was always very good about making home feel as homey and normal as possible.
And that's what we see a lot in this book, and we're going to talk about this in the next segment. But just what the power of theater, the power of film. You know, all of us look at that, and I mentioned earlier, we all have an emotional connection to it. I remember every Christmas it was gather around because we're watching The Sound of Music.
Well, how lucky can you be? I mean, it could have been one of those movies that just comes and goes so fast. This one had the beauty of that music, and it stayed. And that's where I think, you know, why it became so famous for so long.
And Emma, can you point to, as somebody who ran a theater for years, why it's so important that we protect and honor the arts in this way?
Oh my gosh. How much time do we have, Deborah?
Got about 3 hours, yeah.
Well, I mean, the arts are how we know who we are as a society. You know, they are a mirror that we hold up to ourselves and see where we've come from and where we are now and possibly where we may be going. They are the great leveler, you know, they don't discriminate. They speak to everyone across the planet.
What is that great Catherine Ann Porter?
Catherine Ann Porter quote, where at the end of the quote she says, "The arts are what we find when the rubble is cleared away."
The truth.
And yeah, it is. It is
Yeah,
the
when all else
single
is
most
about
important.
you in tatters, it will be the arts that will tell us who we are.
You've had so many other, obviously, great roles, but in Victor Victoria, there's something that you did that spoke to your character. They thought, she's got it. She's a shoo-in for the Tony. And
Oh, I see.
On Broadway.
This was on Broadway. We'd done the movie of Victor Victoria, and then several years later, it was made into a Broadway show, and I had a wonderful time doing it. And I don't know how to tell the story in a really understanding way, but I was nominated for a Tony Award for being on Broadway in that show, but not one other soul on the show was on the production. And it was such a beautiful production, and some of the other productions that had been nominated were literally clothes that had been bought off the peg, or sets that had been put together and were maybe not as in depth as ours, and it hurt me for our company that they didn't acknowledge those aspects of the show, because it was a gorgeous looking show. And so I, with great trepidation, said, I think that I'd like to not accept this award today.
Nomination.
For the nomination, I mean, because it's just an egregious mistake that the rest of the company, at least some of the company, haven't been recognized.
It was a meme, egregiously overlooked. It became a meme at the time.
It did.
But it said a lot about you as well. All right,
but also, it did change I'm told, I can't prove it, I'm told it changed the voting body, and they added more people to that voting body because of it having not been quite as fair as it could have been.
Yeah. Right,
I want to be charitable about it, but
you were. Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk blended family, adopting children, and then, of course, the operation that ended that 4-octave range. Julie and Emma have collaborated on their new book, Homework, and it's not about a fictional character, but rather the script of her real-life moments in Hollywood next. But first, let's get a check of today's headlines with Xavier Walton and the H-Town Rush team. Hi, Xavier.
Good morning, Deb. One thing, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Sorry, I've been watching for the last 15 minutes. Had to do it. Happy Friday, everyone. Big day for the Astros. Transitioning here. We're hoping the team recovers their chance in Game 3 of the World Series tonight. They're playing in Washington, D.C. to take on the Nationals. First pitch is at 7:07. There's a watch party at Minute Maid, the Juice Box, and you can get a free voucher at the gate at 5 p.m. All right, let's get to our Rush Block headlines. It's today's other big story, starting with police busting someone accused of selling fake World Series tickets.
A teen arrested for allegedly selling counterfeit World Series tickets twice in 2 days. Police say the teen was selling fake tickets before both World Series games. They say he was out on bond for the first arrest when he was caught selling counterfeit tickets a second time. An urgent manhunt for 3 men who ambushed and killed an armored truck guard on Antoine near Pinemont in northwest Houston. The suspects grabbed a bag of cash and sped away. Then the suspects ditched their getaway car before getting into a black Chevy Impala. A burglary or not? That's the question police are trying to answer after staffers on Tony Busby's mayoral campaign found the door to their offices pried open. Right now, Houston police say nothing was missing from the offices.
All right, switching it up, Cheetah, it is a wet one out there this morning. Will Astros fans get any relief from the rain later?
Oh, my goodness. Well, yes, they'll get some relief. That's the good news. But no, this morning has been really messy, sloppy out there. You're going to need your umbrellas, maybe even up until noon in a few of our neighborhoods. Now, a lot of the heavy rain is finally starting to push eastward, but notice north and southbound, a few scattered showers that just want to be stubborn this morning, and they'll stick around probably through your lunchtime hour. Strong north winds. This is the takeaway. Cold Arctic air on the move. With temperatures in the 40s and 50s, you're not going to see much change here throughout the day today. So the jackets and coats needed now, you'll need them later this afternoon. Wind gusts up to about 35 miles per hour. So just really a cold, windy afternoon. Temperatures, though, by the weekend build back to the 60s, 70s right through Monday. Hope you have a great day.
Greedy insurance companies play rough. Want to beat them at their own game? I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. Bring it on! I stand tough and carry a big hammer.
Call now, 713-777-4000.
Lords and ladies gather round.
The King and Queen invite you
To the Texas Renaissance
Festival.
Journey to a magic time
of romance and adventure. Spend a very merry day.
It's fun for one and all.
Good times abound at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Weekends October 5th through December 1st. Tickets at texrenfest.com.
Catchy tune.
Cigna knows you're more than just a number. That's why Cigna Medicare Advantage treats you like a whole person, body and mind, for a cost that makes sense for you. Start enjoying more coverage for less. Call 1-855-952-0746. With Cigna, you get medical, dental, vision, and prescriptions in one plan. A team of doctors for your overall health. And healthy living programs to save you money. Plus, no monthly premium and no primary doctor copay. Medicare annual enrollment is now. Make sure you have the right plan for the right price. Call now to get your free Medicare Advantage Guide and learn how to get a complete plan that fits your budget. Call 1-855-952-0746. That's 1-855-952-0746. Or visit GetCignaMedicare.com. Cigna, together all the way.
Greedy insurance companies play hardball, and that puts me in a hammer-crushing mood. I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer. Let's do this. I stand tough and carry a big hammer.
Call now, 713-777-4000.
We are back with Dame Julie Andrews and her daughter Emma Walton Hamilton. They are speaking at the Barbara Bush Literacy Foundation Power of Literacy Luncheon today. They are the authors of Homework, a memoir of my Hollywood years. All right, as I said, Dame Julie Andrews. Okay, at first, most guests actually drink out of cups like this right here, right? Just a regular,
well, that's exactly the kind of cup I
regular
love.
Great Day Houston cup, but we said she's a dame, so we are getting out the bone china.
Gotta lift your pinky, Deborah. You gotta lift the pinky up.
Wait,
there we go.
let me get my pinky up. There we go. Yes, and yes, I am a T-SIP. I went to the University of Texas at Austin. We'll explain that later. Okay, I mentioned blended family. So, and when you get into this book, what I love about it is that I feel like I'm sitting at the table with you, having a conversation with you.
Oh, you
It's
nuts
how it's
lady.
written, though.
Thank you.
It's. I feel like I'm right there. I grew up with you, Emma. You don't know this, but I did. All right. All kinds of things about your personal life, like a blended family. Never easy, especially when you're on the road and traveling
Not
so
at
much.
all, no. And I think as a mum, as long as your kids are all right, you can do anything. But I envy any mother that has a job and keeps a family together. I think this lady knows what I'm talking about.
Jennifer and Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And Emma, what was that like for you to all of a sudden have there's some new people?
Well, you know, the bizarre thing is that I've actually occupied every space on the birth order chart section.
Yeah.
So I
Firstborn,
was
lastborn,
the only,
youngest.
and then I inherited 2 older step-siblings, and I was the youngest, and then I became the oldest on my dad's side, and then the middle when they adopted.
the 2 little ones came along.
Yeah,
I've been everywhere.
Adopted 2 children from Vietnam.
Yes.
And during a very crazy time.
Yes, it was. There's one of them. That's Amelia. And little Joe is there. There she is.
And you had to do a race against the clock because at that time Vietnam was falling.
It was falling, yes. It was a fast. That would be a whole book on its own. Yeah, really.
All right.
I wish I had enough time to write about it.
I
mean,
we'll
in
find the time
there, but
somewhere.
it would have taken another whole book, I think.
The operation that you had to have to remove some nodules.
No, you got
Is
it
that-
wrong.
is it- okay.
Deborah, it wasn't nodules. People thought it might be, but it wasn't. And the truth is that I'm not really allowed to talk about it much, am I?
Nope.
Nope.
And it's not, we actually don't deal with it in this book.
No, it's much, much later than this book that it happens. But in fact, there was an operation, and it unfortunately was not successful. But I didn't have nodules, and
more like scar tissue.
Yeah, more like the striation that comes from a lot of Broadway singers who sing so hard for so long. It's like hopping on a knee for a long time. You get kind of striated tissue, and it hardens. And in a way, that's what was happening. It was a little bit more than that.
Yeah, all right. In writing this book, how did you discuss how you would do this book because of the style of it and why you wanted to do it?
Well, darling, why don't you begin?
Well, it's lovely that you it's lovely that you say it sounds like I'm having a conversation with you because in fact that's very much the way we wrote the book. It was a lot of conversation of my interview. We had a huge timeline that we made to refer to.
You made.
That, and I would say, tell me about, you know, the night when such and such happened, or tell me about this event, and she would talk and we'd record it and then transcribe those and convert it to narrative.
And what I can only imagine is so cool about this with a mother and a daughter is that there are things that you found out about her that you might not have known, or little situations, and vice versa, through the eyes of you, how each other looked at certain situations
It's a great,
as well.
what we've written so often together.
Yeah, we've been collaborating as
you've done
co-authors
children's
on
books
children's
Yes.
books and also on the first memoir, and this is our 32nd book together.
Yeah.
So we do have a kind of shorthand, and I have to say there weren't really any great surprises or revelations that I didn't know. But of course,
surprises of
see things a little differently.
And because most of this happened when I was a child, and so my memory of it is different than her memory of it. And
But I
and that was
couldn't have
interesting.
even begun to do it without Emma's help, because her encouragement and her steadfastness and Mom, you will get through it, and I'll see that you do. And
she kept saying, "We're never going to finish. We're never going to finish."
Yeah.
I said, yes, we
And
will.
you get out of the book what you also helped to bring
we
to
also
it, right?
put together, I'd kept from about 1965 some really extensive diaries, and you went through every single page of those.
We
and
did, yeah. And we
took what
excerpted
was
from those.
necessary, we felt.
It was very moving. It was a very moving experience.
Well, at times we had a few tears, didn't we?
It took about almost 3 years.
Yeah. All right. We have, as I mentioned earlier, some students in the audience who would like to grow up and be a you one day, right? So we're going to start with Corey. Good morning, Corey.
I'm actually
you're
not
a
a
student.
I'm not
You're
a
the
student.
teacher. You're the teacher, yes.
First and foremost, this is such an honor. You have a number of theater teachers here today that you are like the rock of our being where we are right now. And I guess one of the questions that I want to ask is, we're every day trying to guide creative, compassionate, confident theater students. Who was someone in your life that impacted you in such a way?
Oh, I've been really hugely fortunate to have such mentors along the way. The very first mentor I had was my singing teacher, and I was lucky enough to meet her when I was like 9 years old. At that time, she said to my parents, "It's lovely, the voice, but bring her back to me in about 3 years. Let her be a child for a little longer." But my voice grew so quickly and so strong that she did take me back almost within the year. And I stayed with her for many, many years, and she was the one that taught me about diction and the words holding your voice true. And
but then Moss Hart.
And then going to My Fair Lady, Moss Hart was the director of My Fair Lady, the famous Moss Hart. If no one has ever read Moss Hart's biography called Act One, I beg you to do so. It's one of the great biographies about the theater. And he writes so beautifully, and he was a dear man, funny and tough and yet so kind. And he saw something in me. He knew I was floundering in My Fair Lady, but he saw something in me that he felt was worth working with. And we did work very hard together, but he pulled me through.
Yeah.
Can you think
There
of
are
anybody
other
else?
questions. You have
Yes,
to let
I
me
know.
get
Okay.
to other questions.
Anna?
Mm.
Hi. Tell us where you're a student at.
I'm a student at HSPVA, and we just finished up our production of Mary Poppins.
Yes.
So that's why we look like
Bravo.
this. And my question was, do you prefer film acting or live theater?
It's hard to decide. You know, live theater, you're full figure the whole time. You start at the beginning, you finish at the end.
And you get that immediate response.
And you get that really lovely response, which is the best part of is giving to an audience. But also the wonder of film is that you can shoot out of sequence, and you do so often. But you do have a chance to do it over and over again. You have to hold the whole film in your head, because you don't know where you could start in the middle and finish at you know,
yeah.
at the beginning.
And you have no idea what happened until you see it all really put together.
That's right.
You're
And
like,
you
oh,
hope
that's what that was.
You've made the right choices. But there's so many people helping you that care, the director of photography and lighting man and your director, of course, of the movie.
Yeah.
And that was another mentor, was Robert Wise.
Yeah. All right, Francisco.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So I have a question about if you have any advice for any upcoming actors today.
I do.
What your thoughts are. Sorry.
Very, very simple. And it is that if you're as lucky as I have been, opportunities will pass under your nose when you least expect them. And if you're passionate about what you do, work hard, but you never know when that opportunity is going to come your way. So I say to everybody, so do your homework, be ready. And that's really part of the title of the book, is that the homework is, it's everything from home and work as it hit me, but also doing my homework and learning about myself. Because you never know when that amazing moment might just float by, and you can take that opportunity. But if you're not ready for it, so do your homework.
Yeah, the other advice is when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Deborah,
so, you know,
Deborah.
so you know about that. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
I would add to that, actually. I'm just going to add to that, to what she said, because I started as an actor for many years, and one of my great mentors was the great acting teacher, Herbert Berghoff. And he used to say, never mind the talent, do you have the tenacity? And that's sticking with it, even through the disappointments, even through the rejections, even through the hard work, you know, hang on to the tenacity.
So many people look at the end.
And you cannot win everything. Nobody
right.
wins it all. I mean, that sounds like an odd thing when you look at how fortunate I've been, but it's all a graph. The movie industry, theater, some are wonderful, some are flops. And you just have to go with it, but it's part of a life.
And that's what we see in this book. You know,
Yes.
we can put people on pedestals and make them perfect, but you went through some stuff, but you made the best of it.
I wanted to show just the thing that I took away from having written the book is the stunning realization that I had really worked hard.
Yes.
And although it was wonderful, it was really hard
Talk
work.
about tenacity. I mean, this is a perfect example.
Right? This is it. What is it you want to do next? What is it you want to do next? Is there a next?
What are we going to do next?
What are we going to do
Besides
next?
the luncheon
We
today.
actually, we are developing a podcast right now celebrating
next
children's
year.
books and literacy, and that'll be announced in the spring. It's for American Public Media.
That'd be awesome.
We have 2 more children's books under contract that we must get to.
Yes.
So we've been ignoring for a couple of years.
We have. Yeah.
We have run out of time. I think it's time for me to say so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen to you. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but anyway.
She sings really well, though, doesn't she?
I just want to say thank you so much, and you said it best. I mean, this is like a jewel and a grand moment for a lot of folks who
Good luck to
grew up with
every
you.
single one of you, and hang in there and give it to the audience. That's the important thing.
Give the gift.
Give the
Dame
gift.
Julie Andrews and Emma, thank you so much. You can find Julie and Emma's book, Homework, a Memoir of My Hollywood Years, wherever books are sold.
Thanks so much,
I
Deb.
don't want you to leave. But up next, theater can be a therapeutic way for us to handle real life problems, like the best and worst of family gatherings during the holidays. We're about to do that soon, but it's easier to deal with when it's set to music on stage at the Ensemble Theater. We'll take a look at the musical More Than Christmas up next.
If we're going to get a cold front, that trough is going to have to dig further south.
Well, I think it's going to. I've been watching these models over the last couple of days.
Is there any cold air to even be grabbed out of Canada?
24 right now on alert.
It's nice to see that much cold air in Canada. Where's the MJO?
It's pretty insignificant. It's very weak.
But eventually, winter is going to come.
Eventually.
So what do you think about the first snowfall forecast?
My best friend was murdered. She got involved with this cult. Please, review the case.
I have faith in you.
They live in the same neighborhood,
Happy Trash Day, Calvin.
but come from different worlds.
Wow, white people celebrate anything.
Then, when you are from different worlds, you're bound to get noticed.
We're from California. We are also Jewish.
A new Bob Hearts Abishola right after a new neighborhood, CBS Monday.
This is Annie. And this is Annie paying back her friend for the tickets with Zelle before the previews start. And this is Annie getting ready to enjoy the show.
This is your right here, right now bank. This is Wells Fargo.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities become clear with Taltz, the first and only treatment of its kind offering a chance at 100% clear skin. With Taltz, up to 90% of those with moderate to severe psoriasis saw a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. Some even saw 100% clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur. See the possibilities. Ask your doctor about Taltz.
Welcome back to Great Day Houston. What began as a touring company in 1976 with actors rehearsing in a church basement has become one of the largest African-American theaters in the country. Here to talk about Houston's historic ensemble theater and their upcoming holiday musical, More Than Christmas, is Artistic Director Eileen J. Morris. Good morning. Thank you. So we talk about this world of theater, and you just heard, Julie and Emma mention that it's a reflection of humanity, really.
Absolutely.
But we didn't always see a reflection of all of humanity on the stage.
Yes, that's why Mr. Hawkins, George Hawkins, founded the Ensemble Theater, because he wanted to be able to have a place where artists of color could be able to have a platform to tell the stories.
Yeah.
And no, even though those stories are being told, Deborah, from the African American perspective, they're universal stories, and it's the human dynamics that create a commonality amongst all people.
Just how certain cultures might handle a situation.
But still the same situation. It's my mama, your mama.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, right?
My mama, your daddy, my
That's
daddy.
That's right. My auntie, her cousin.
We all deal with some stuff.
That's right.
Okay, so then you moved into this beautiful Ensemble Theater. Is a beautiful theater.
Yes. So we've been at 3535 Main Street since 1985. We renovated the space, and from there we were able to create more theater-friendly spaces. So we have 3 performing spaces there. We're the oldest African-American theater company in the Southwest. We're 43 years old this year, and we continue to be able to provide opportunities for our community. So the 6th play season, we have touring productions, and then we have a training program for youth. So we have a conglomerate of things and opportunities for our community.
Right?
Absolutely, but still, it's the diversity of our community that we continue to address and meet the needs of that community.
Yeah. All right, you have coming up More Than Christmas. When you say family gatherings, or some people who go, oh my gosh, I cannot wait, and then there are others that go, oh Lord.
But the beauty is that it's still Christmas, and it's Christmas in Texas. So we've got a wonderful musical called More Than Christmas, which is a world premiere, and it's a world premiere sponsored by the Women's Theater Leadership Circle, funded by the Pussycat Foundation. So we have an opportunity to bring together this family at Christmas time, and they're singing great songs. They want Granny to sell the house. She's like, no, I don't want to sell my house. I want to be here. But the songs and the music.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. So these wonderful stories written by this all-female team, Celeste Bedford Walker and Stephanie Blue, and then myself as director. And we brought in Broadway star Vivian Reed to play the role and help develop the role of Granny.
Yeah, and you say bring in Broadway stars. So this is the level of, we have great talent here. I'm going to say we have some great talent here, but you also bring in talent from around the world.
Absolutely we do. So that, it provides another opportunity for our artists to be able to surround themselves with other artists that have been doing this, like a Julie Andrews, forever and ever. And it doesn't mean, of course, our artists are great artists. We're happy, but it's just another opportunity to be able to provide another platform for our artists to perfect.
What I love about theater too, oftentimes, because you have your antagonist and it can be gritty and stuff, is that it's almost therapeutic. I mean, you can work out some of your own issues by looking at the people on the stage, right?
And you have to be careful how that goes. clothes,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Wait, what's the ending before I show up? Right, okay. Rhythm and Reese, a holiday extravaganza.
So that's another part that we're doing for our young people, so that it provides an opportunity for young, audience members to come and see another holiday show on December the 7th at 11 o'clock. So just the continuation of the holiday spirit and making sure that there's something for everyone. You know, I was listening to you all talk earlier, and I thought about this wonderful August Wilson quote that says, "Art does not change the world, it changes people, and people change the world."
Yeah. All right, we have a lot of young people here today, and even a lot of parents. I think there are people who will never go on to Broadway, maybe never go on to a stage again after even high school, but the value that you get in working in theater is amazing. So what lessons to be learned that they'll take with them for the rest of their life?
Just do it. That would be the one thing. I think that always remember that, of course, you may have all these other things that are going on in your world, but if it's something that you believe in, that you're passionate about, just take that first step and just do it.
Yeah.
And then know that you've got all these other things that'll come to place, and what's for you is for you.
Yeah,
it
I was in
happen.
band and I did a little bit of theater
Absolutely.
as well, but what I took away with me is that whole thing about teamwork and what that really means.
Absolutely.
And how you rely on each other. You're not on the same page at the same time, you're on the same word, or you're on the same note at the same time.
Absolutely.
Knowing when you step back and support somebody, knowing when they support you.
That's right.
All of those things are something that you would use in a workplace, you use for the rest of your life.
And that's what we say, because at the Ensemble Theater, it's ensemble. It's not necessarily, and ensemble means gathering together of people, making sure that we're all on the same team, right?
Yeah. And I love it. Everything you do is with a lot of energy, and it's super fun.
Well, we have a lot of fun. We believe and love what we do.
All right. Thank
you
very
so much for
being
having
with
us
today. The Ensemble Theater is located in the heart of Midtown's Cultural Arts and Entertainment District. To get your tickets to see the world premiere of More Than Christmas, November 14th through December 29th, visit ensemblehouston.com.
Yeah.
Up next,
Only the
where else
best
can you
music,
go and see a
dance,
plant
theater,
eating
and
people,
more.
a cat in a hat, jazz on the hill, and spice things up with the largest live salsa and dance show, and it's always free. We'll take a look at the fall lineup at Miller Outdoor Theater.
Next, Ellen, Justin Hartley from This Is Us. Sierra levels up. Plus, this little scientist.
Are you still interested in the periodic table?
I'm partly over it.
Today at 3 on KHOU 11.
If you're a Medicare beneficiary and live in the area, call now to see how this little card could get you some big benefits. With one toll-free call, you can find out how easy it is to get all of your original Medicare coverage, plus extra benefits. You get an all-in-one plan designed to fit your needs and support your total well-being, so you can be your best every day. You could have medical coverage, prescription drugs with $0 generics, comprehensive dental, vision, plus transportation to and from doctor appointments, all in one plan. And here's more good news. You can get a WellCare Texan Plus plan for a $0 monthly premium. How can WellCare Texan Plus offer all of those benefits for a $0 monthly premium? It's simple. Medicare Advantage and Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage are important parts of Medicare. WellCare Texan Plus has a contract with Medicare to offer and provide these important options to you. Call right now to get your free copy of the WellCare Texan Plus All-in-One Guide. Call 1-855-407-1413 now. There is absolutely no obligation for requesting this free information. WellCare Texan Plus offers benefits that go beyond the basics, including up to $960 each year added to your Social Security check to help cover your Part B premium. Call today to get your free copy of the All-in-One Guide with absolutely no obligation. Your free plan guide will give you the details you need to make a smart choice for your Medicare coverage. Just call 1-855-407-1413. Remember, there's no obligation for requesting this free information, so call 1-855-407-1413. WellCare Texan Plus, beyond healthcare, a better you.
Welcome back to Great Day Houston. Miller Outdoor Theater is the only open-air theater in the country where every performance is free. While the entertainment is sophisticated and top quality, they say leave your neckties and high heels at home. Founded in 1923, Miller Outdoor Theater was created to expose everyone to the beauty of the performing arts. Please welcome the Managing Director, Sissy Siegel-Davis.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
So you saw Julie Andrews in the green room this morning.
It brings back such memories for me. What a lot of people don't know, I was with Theater Under the Stars for 20 years. So one of my jobs was Victor Victoria. When Julie was going to do that for us at Tuts, she wasn't able to because of the surgery. And I took a reporter and a television crew up to her home in New York, and we interviewed her. She had a message that she wanted to give to Houstonians. So that was when I first met her. A lovelier, more gracious woman you will never meet in your lives.
Absolutely.
So it's wonderful to see this nice thread that's running through all this for us today.
At Miller Outdoor Theater used to, because there's the hills right there, right?
When I was young, I was a camp counselor. Those of you who remember Westwood Day Camp, I used to take my campers every summer. We'd go out to the park and run around, but we would run up and down the hill singing. The hills are alive with the sound of music. So it does. It just comes full circle.
Yeah. Well, oftentimes those hills around there with Miller Outdoor Theater
they're
are
very
alive
much
with
alive.
the sound of
They
music.
are indeed. Yeah.
Take us through the history of how this got started.
Miller Theater actually was formed in 1923, or it opened in 1923. Mining engineer, cotton broker, Jesse Wright Miller, gifted the city with a piece of property when he died. They didn't love the location, so they sold it to his sister. The proceeds of that sale they put into building the original Miller Theater, which was a concrete band shell. Very different from what you see today. And the performances, of course, were very different. A lot of musical performances. Even many years ago, they broadcast, radio broadcast of prize fights. And they even did the World Series one year. So then in 1968, the city wanted to do bigger, better, more, and a lot more diverse kind of performances than they were able to do originally.
Especially
so they
in a city like the Houston, that's so diverse. There's so many things that you see on stage there. You have a slice of the entire community here.
We cover it all. That's what we love to say. I mean, we have everything represented on that stage.
And when we say free, sometimes people think free. Okay, no. The quality of performance that you have here. I had the best time playing Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors several years ago. But a couple of people who were in that musical with me played it on Broadway.
Yeah,
so
It's phenomenal. The best. Houston's best, and Houston's unknown. I mean, we have all the way from Houston Grand Opera, big, huge company, down to little teeny tiny companies that may do a 1-hour performance for kids.
Yeah, all right. So
everything.
Dance, ballet, Shakespeare, Summer Symphony Night, movies at Miller. And this is just an example of what you get here. So a lot of times people don't have a place to carry out their production, and so Miller is an opportunity to do that.
Miller's an opportunity to do that. We expose people to every type of performing arts and community arts. I mean, we really do work hard to be as accessible as possible and to expose as many Houstonians and visitors as we can to the best of the performing arts that are out there.
Grants for nonprofits. You have some upcoming things. The Grand Tapestries
tonight. Grand Tapestry Asia Society is presenting a performance, Grand Tapestry. It blends hip hop with Hindustani, which is North India music, very traditional classical music. So it's kind of a mashup.
Yeah.
Great fun. Great fun. And even though it's chilly, don't let that bother you. Put on a jacket.
Girl,
come on out to Miller.
I'm getting all
it's
my
like,
friends
come
going to
on,
menopause, and we're all going down there.
Bring it. Come on,
right.
It's just great.
Jukebox Saturday night is
tomorrow night. Little doo-wop music, little 50s. That's Houston Chamber Choir, and they always put on a wonderful show, so that's a lot of fun. And they're even going to kind of dance around with it. And then on Sunday, the mayor is presenting and bringing the first time to Houston, to our theater, Jazz on the Hill. This is the inaugural Jazz on the Hill. The great Kirk Whalum is
I
the
love
headliner.
Kirk Whalum.
So
yeah, he's
it's
the one
really
who,
going to be a terrific show.
If you don't know, the one who played the saxophone on Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You." You know? Yeah, that's Kirk Whalum. I love, love, love.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, just an example of just what the different things that you can find there that represent our community in the artistic world.
And then we're going all the way through November 23rd. So it ain't over, folks. Just keep on coming out to Miller. November is going to be a fabulous month. Great fun, and
the price is always the best
welcome.
price. Free. Yes, you caught on there. All right. Sissy, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you all, everybody.
For more information on Miller Outdoor Theater or a list of upcoming events, visit milleroutdoortheater.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you, honey.
Greedy insurance companies play rough. Want to beat them at their own game? I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. Bring it on! I stand tough and carry a big hammer.
Call now, 713-777-4000.
If your child has a common orthopedic condition, that doesn't mean you can only get common treatments. You can choose Shriners Hospitals for Children. Our world-class care is not limited to insurance networks or to what's been done before. The same doctors who innovate treatments for the most complicated orthopedic issues will help your child grow and develop properly. And we'll give your child a whole lot more than medical treatment. Shriners Hospitals for Children, the most amazing care anywhere.
Update your floors with Empire Today's $50 room sale. Buy one room, get floors for all other rooms for just $50 each. So when you buy one room, it's only $50 for laminate in the kitchen, $50 for carpet in the bedroom, and $50 for hardwood in the office. There's no limit. Buy one room and it's $50 for floors in each additional room. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. It's a disgrace that Houston is the human trafficking capital of the U.S. It's shameful. Young women forced into the sex trade. Some even being branded by their pimps. Yet, we have a mayor who takes tens of thousands in campaign contributions from strip club owners, including one sued by the city for trafficking. That is why I'm voting for Bill King for Houston mayor. He will not rest until we put an end to human trafficking in Houston.
Greedy insurance companies play hardball, and that puts me in a hammer-crushing mood. I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer. Let's do this. I stand tough and carry a big hammer.
Call now, 713-777-4000.
Are you looking for a place to watch the Astros this weekend? Well, Papa John's Houston is hosting a watch party at Avenida Plaza, complete with DJs, games, and of course, pizza. The party begins at 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. All right, joining us in our live studio audience today, we've talked about having several schools here and students. We have Kelly with Bridgeland High School. Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
All right, and what have you brought with you today? Who have you brought with you today?
We brought part of our booster club, and we brought additional educators from the Cypher ISD.
Yeah, and when we say booster club, the most important thing to support what we're doing right now, we know a lot of times arts is one of the first things that's cut, right?
Yes,
So when you have that booster club, they're able to fill in.
Yes, ma'am. We try to fill in where is needed for just for the students in the program.
What kinds of things do y'all do?
We do any kind of support for costumes, for props, for set building. We buy things that they cannot afford, such as saws and technical items for the tech department as well.
And that's so important because sometimes those are the things that keep kids coming back to school. You know, there's an emphasis on STEM and we totally get that, but theater arts is such a great outlet for so many people. So thank you for what you do for the students. And we have Makita, who is with Tuts and the Humphrey School. When I did Little Shop of Horrors, there were a lot of kids that were in that play as well. They got the opportunity to work alongside Broadway, actors as well.
Yes, I am the manager of education at Theater Under the Stars, and that's one of the great opportunities that we have in our Humphreys Performance School, the academy. That's a perk that they get those opportunities to not only be in the rehearsal process, but be alongside those performers on stage, get that experience from the classroom to the stage, and hopefully see them as future Broadway stars.
Now, I know every parent's like, well, my child is really good. How do they get into this program? What are the requirements?
We actually just have 3 auditions in the summer, one in June, July, and August. We ask the students to basically sing, dance, and act. They do a monologue, they do a dance call, and they do a 16-bar cut of any musical of their choice, and the process is over, and they just do the waiting game.
Okay, that's triple threat. Sing, dance,
yes,
and act
ma'am.
there. All right, and in your perspective, what's so important about, and why is it so valuable for a child to go through theater arts, even if they don't ever become professional?
Oh, it just makes you a better person. It makes you a better human. It makes you more kind as a person, makes you more giving, and just understanding of everyday things. You have great conversations. It makes you more of a people person and just easy to talk to. Whatever your fears are, just leave it on stage.
Leave it on the stage. All right, thank you very
Yes,
much.
ma'am.
We'll be right back.
Your business is up and running, but is it going beyond fast? Comcast Business gives you high-speed internet. We also have solutions like powerful Wi-Fi that gives your entire business more coverage and automatic internet backup that can keep your business running. And it all starts with our gig speed network. So give us 10 minutes. If we can't offer you faster speed or better savings than your current internet service, we'll give you $300 for your time. Call now to get your Comcast Business 10-minute advantage. Comcast Business, beyond fast.
As king, I hereby banish boredom. Good people of Texas, feast on more fun at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Get your tickets online at texrenfest.com. Huzzah!
Attention Medicare beneficiaries living in these Houston area counties. Now's the time to talk to United Healthcare and take advantage of a wide choice of plans and benefits, including an AARP Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. It can combine your hospital and doctor coverage with prescription drug coverage and more, like primary care doctor visits for a $0 copay, all in one simple plan for a $0 monthly premium. Take advantage of preventive dental care for a $0 copay, a vision exam for a $0 copay, and prescription drug coverage. And with the Renew Active Fitness program, enjoy a free gym membership and rewards for staying active. Also ask about our PPO plans available in your area. Annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call United Healthcare now about an AARP Medicare Advantage plan.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services from the Dick Law Firm.
If your home insurance company is denied or underpaid your claim, you have the right to hire an attorney. You have the right to call me at 833-7-RIGHTS.
Call the Dick Law Firm right now.
On Monday's Great Day Houston Total Knockout, she's known as the Latina powerhouse of women's boxing. Houston native and Olympic champion boxer Marlon Esparza will join us. And if you don't have your Halloween costume yet, don't be scared. We're going to show you some last-minute costume tricks and treats. I'm just going to borrow the costumes from the people I'm sitting in the audience with right now. All right, Lily, you are at HSPVA. You're a senior.
Yes, I'm a senior in the theater department at HSPVA with an emphasis on acting.
What would you like to do when you grow up?
You know, I would hope to be an actor.
Yeah?
Yes.
What is it that you love about it? What just made you decide that you want to do this?
About theater, well, PVA has really provided me with a lot of knowledge of learning from backstage to being on stage and just really developing those connections with the other people on the stage. So it's just a wonderful form of storytelling that helps you connect with people.
Yeah, all right. And I'm going to come over here to someone who needs no introduction. It's Mary Poppins. So what do you love about theater?
I just love that I get to work with so many great people. For example, like on the production that we just finished up, we had 150 people working on it, and I just love collaborating with people on stage, backstage, in the orchestra, and just coming together to make something magical.
Yeah, all right, you gotta do it for me. Just a spoon.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way.
All right. And HSPVA, I remember when Patrick Swayze's mother said, why is it that so many kids have to leave to get the education they want in theater arts? We need to have that school right here. And that's what HSPVA is all about, right? Like having it right. Don't look at me like you're surprised. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah. And you're with Bridgeland.
Yes, I'm with Bridgeland.
Yeah, and with Bridgeland, I mean, the whole thing too, again, theater.
Yes, I mean, the one thing, we just closed the Elephant Man. We're about to open up Men on Boats, and we just try to provide as many opportunities for our kids as possible. because we think it helps make them good, creative people.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the fact that the pendulum has swung back to understanding how important arts are in our public schools as well. So, all right, thank you very much for bringing the kids here today. Thank you all for being here today. I think we should probably say, the sun has gone to bed and so must I. So long, farewell. But anyway, thank you all so very much for being here today. And we hope you enjoyed that interview, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Have a great day, everybody, and go Astros!
West Point Lincoln's success is due to our quality vehicles, professional staff, and excellent prices. And of course, you, our loyal customers. Lease a new 2019 Lincoln MKC for just $245 a month. We'll do everything in our power to get you rolling in an hour. West Point Lincoln on the Katy Freeway.
What kind of place is Kelsey-Seybold Clinic? A place where medical experts collaborate, not only with each other, but with you. A place where world-class specialists are often across the hall instead of across town. And a place dedicated to a refreshing idea that the connection to the patient is the one that matters most. In short, a place like no other. Kelsey-Seybold Clinic is changing the way health cares.
Do you have psoriasis on your scalp and body? If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe psoriasis for at least 6 months, you may be interested in a research study that is now underway in the Houston area. Qualified participants will receive investigational medication at no cost and may also be compensated for their time. Call now, 281-369-8181.
Lords and ladies gather round.
The king and queen invite you
to the Texas Renaissance
Festival.
Journey to a magic time
Of romance and adventure.
Spend a very merry day.
It's fun for one and all.
Good times abound at the Texas Renaissance Festival, now through December 1st. Tickets at TexRenFest.com.
Catchy tune.
West Point Lincoln's success is due to our quality vehicles, professional staff, and excellent prices. And of course, you, our loyal customers. Lease a new 2019 Lincoln MKZ for just $339 a month. We'll do everything in our power to get you rolling in an hour. West Point Lincoln on the Katy Freeway.
It's Cashbacktober at Cons Home Plus. Get your tax back, up to $500 on your furniture purchase, plus an additional $200 cash back when you add a TV. Get cashback offers all month long at Cons Home Plus.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities become clear with Taltz, the first and only treatment of its kind offering a